Okay guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to clean your NES cartridges for very cheap. First I'm going to show you conventional tools that you can buy right off the internet. Most cleaning kits on the net come with 3 items. First is the cleaning paste, the rinsing solution, and the white pads, which I don't have with me because I used them all. Now, I'm going to show you how to substitute them. First, in place of the cleaning paste, you'll probably want to use this. I found that this brass polish called Brasso works fairly well. Also has a small hole for you to distribute the cleaning paste onto your games. Fairly simple. In place of the cleaning rinse, you'll probably want to use this. Now there's a little trick to this, and I'll show you how to do this later. But you can't use it straight, so don't go haywire with it just yet. And finally, in place of the cleaning cloths, I found an old cotton t-shirt seems to work best. And now I'm going to demonstrate for you how to prepare all this. As I've stated before, you won't want to use the isopropyl alcohol straight like in its raw form. What you'll want to do is mix it half and half. 1 part water, 1 part isopropyl alcohol. This one has to be 70%. And it seems to work fairly well. It doesn't leave much residue behind. Now, I'll actually show you the results of using these homemade chemicals. So I'll clean for you Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. First I wanted to show you how dirty these connectors are on this game. Again, this is Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. As you can see, it's quite corroded. The other side doesn't fare much better either. I cannot stress this enough. Be sure when you mix this stuff, mix it half and half. Do not use pure isopropyl alcohol. It'll leave a very strong residue behind. Now, most people will tell you not to use alcohol. That's because they don't want you to leave any residue behind. But if you already got the game apart like this, it really doesn't matter because you'll be wiping with a clean cloth anyway, pulling off any residue that happens to be on the game cartridge. Now, I'll show you. Step 1, I'm going to take and apply a very, very thin layer of Brasso. That's a little bit more than what I should have added, but there you go. Next step, you want to take your cloth. Okay, and you want to wipe vigorously. Both sides. Of the connector. Look at that. It's coming off the game. Now, take a clean part of the shirt that has nothing on it and wipe it off. Now look at the connector. Both sides. We're not done yet by a long shot. It already looks better. Now, your next step is take this solution right here. And just a little. To the rag. Okay? Now, a little bit add to the rag, wipe off the connector with it. And take a dry rag and wipe it again. Now, compare this to what it was before. It is a world of difference. Anything you see that you think might be dirt is actually a shadowing effect, a mirroring effect. It's not actually dirt. Look at that. Not a speck of corrosion on it. Now if your game happens to have a lot of corrosion on it, when you go to clean it, you might notice that the gold coloring on these plates might be tarnished a little bit. That's normal. Don't panic. What that is the tarnish is actually oxidized metal. The brass polish is actually breaking that off. It's not going to hurt anything. Don't worry. In extreme cases, I actually take the plating off, but that's severely damaged games, and it's rare. And out of the collection of 80 some odd games, I've seen one do that, and it still functions. It didn't take the plate completely off. It only took part of it. But again, that's because it's severely corroded, and there's not much you can do to fix that anyway. But I hope that helps. The only thing you'll have to buy on the net is a little security bit. about that tall. It's a tiny little connector used to take these cartridges apart so you can actually get the game out of it. And it's not that big a deal. That's the only purchase you have to make on that. Again, just half and half, isopropyl alcohol and water, Brasso, and an old t-shirt. You've got your games clean. I hope this has helped, and be sure to tune in again for more tips.